Assalamu alaikum. You are watching Soft Apple YouTube channel and I am Muhammad Jawad. In this video I will show you how to connect to a database in PHP and how to fetch data from the tables of database in PHP. You can see here I have an expense table, and here is its column: expense ID, expense name, expense amount, expense date, and all the data here is displaying in a table. Now, how I did this? Let's start this. Here you can see to connect database you need to write all these code. I will teach you step by step. To connect database you need four things. First of all, you need four things. First one is host name, second one is username, third one is password, fourth is database name, which is here school. And after writing all these variables, you have to link these variables in MySQLi connect command. I have taken a variable here link and assigned it MySQLi connect dollar host variable, username user variable, password name password variable, database name database variable. In these line that in this line database has been connected. Now after connecting the database, the second thing is writing a query. After writing the query, the next step is to fetch the data and display it in table. Okay, I have written here a query which is select static from school.expenses. School is my database name and expenses is the table of the database which is school. Because we have to display our data, that's why I have taken here a table, and I have taken after table row expense ID. In table row I have taken expense ID, expense name, expense amount, and expense days. These all are my expenses table columns. I have made them table headings. Because I have used here select static, it means that the I am fetching all the data from expenses table. To fetch multiple records, I would have to use a while loop to fetch data. The important thing is you have to link your query after writing the query. You can write it here also. After writing the query, you can write it here. Okay. I have you can note that I have taken table and table row before the while loop, because if I write it in while loop, the it how if there are four records in my database, then there will be four tables and four and multiple rows, and raw material will be displayed, and there may be an error. When you are using while loop, you have to write table and first table row which contains the table headings. You have to write it before the while loop. Okay. In while loop, I have written here while dollar fetch equal to MySQLi fetch array, and in the braces I have written here x dollar execute. Dollar execute contains the MySQLi query dollar link query. I have linked the query in execute variable, and in while loop while dollar fetch variable equal to MySQLi fetch array execute variable. I have connected the query in while loop to fetch the data. Okay, now to fetch the data, you have to write here take a row and take a td with table data, and follow the syntax dot dollar fetch first column name according to first heading. Right here the first column expense id, which is it is database attribute, first column in database. expense ID. You have to write the exact spell which you have used in your database. Okay. And the syntax is same. It- After fetching expense ID, I have fetched expense name, expense amount, and expense date in the table data. After this, I have closed the table after the while loop. Here, while loop is here closing, and after closing the while loop, I have closed the table. Okay, you can see there that here data expense ID is near expense ID is heading, and here is expense ID 22, which is electricity bill 1500 expense amount, and expense date 2nd April 2017, and here is same row 20th ID is 23, expense name is electricity bill, and expense amount is 1500, and expense dated 3rd April 2017. Now you can share, you can see it in the database here, expenses here, expense ID 22 and 23, expense name electricity bill, expense amount 1500, 1500, and expense date 2nd April and 3rd April. I think this video helped you a lot. If you liked it, you kindly like my video, subscribe our channel, and share it